Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom here from SportsBook The Ashes' fifth test commences on August 20th at the Oval in London. Here now to run down the series so far and to take a look at the betting for the fifth and final series is BMR contributor and sports writer Richard Prew. Now, Richard, briefly outline what has happened so far.
Well, this is the fifth and final test of the summer over here in England, and Australia were big favourites to win the Ashes at the start of the summer, but they have already lost them 3-1. So we go into this final game with nothing much riding on it. England have regained the Ashes. They won the first game, lost the second game, and then really dominated the series by winning the third and the fourth tests, with the Australian batting really doing very poorly. So 3-1 up with a game to play, and the Australians really just playing for pride.
Well, as obviously England have nothing to lose, Australia kind of have nothing to win. Will this be translated on the pitch?
Well, the interesting point is that who is more motivated to win this game or not, really. England are probably in a bit of holiday mood, which you would be. You've done the job. It's been a big surprise for everyone. They were over 3-1 underdogs to win the Ashes going back to May before the series started. And the Australians are a long way away from home. They've been roundly beaten and presumably would quite like to be home rather quickly. So really, until the game starts, we don't know who is going to be as motivated as they could be. And that's one of the perils of betting on so-called dead rubbers, really. Where, in effect, in any sport, when the season is over, you can get some funny results when nothing's riding on the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Would you say that it's better to sort of play the outrights here in play betting?
Well, I think there's an argument for that, and that would be once the game is an hour or two old, you'll have a better idea of how the land is lying with you. And, at the moment, Australia are underdogs for this game for the first time in the series. And that's actually quite tempting, with the idea that England will be relaxed and Australia, might perform now the pressure is off. But similarly, the draw at 4-1 is a big price for what should be the best batting pitch in the series. The Oval in London typically has the best pitch for batting in the country. Doesn't offer very much for bowlers at all, and so there could be some big scores. So there could well be a case for waiting for an hour or two into the game, making sure that is the correct view, and then either backing the draw, or, if you've got a preference for Australia or England, just confirming that actually the team is full strength, first and foremost, and secondly, they look to be giving it 100%.
Well, the odds are very close. Like you mentioned, their winners market, England 2.38 William Hill, Australia 2.62, and then the draw there for Bet365. Are you looking at any other markets? What else can we sort of bet on for this match?
Well, as I said, we're in the fifth game of a 5-game series, and if you're looking at markets like top batsman and top bowler, the bookmakers have got 4 games worth of information to price up these markets with. And so when I had a look through, most of them looked reasonably efficient compared to earlier in the series when there were quite a few opportunities around. So the first thing I'll be doing is looking at the draw on the outright, and the second thing I'll be doing is checking that the pitch is a good batting pitch, and if it is, then the one bet I like is the Australian spinner Nathan Lyon, who's taken 12 wickets so far this season, and he's only 4th favourite for top Australian bowler at around 4.5, and this should be a pitch that suits him. The Oval typically takes spin and doesn't suit fast bowlers. But really, that is one of only a few bets, because most of what has happened in this series has been factored into prices.
Okay, wonderful. Richard Prew, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.